a hip-hop show was put on full display where white rapper Semetary, spelled with an S, would rock out with attendees only to get notice from a fellow member on stage of a MAGA hat-wearing patron in the crowd. The artist made it known he does not condone what that stands for and voiced his disapproval on the mic for all to hear, including the Trump supporter.
Hey, yo, you Trump hat wearing mother. Hey, beat that mother. I don't fuck with Trump. Yeah, you got get his. You see that fool in the middle with the Trump hat? Bring that. Let's keep it positive,
Now, there are different ways to handle this.
The reason we speak out, we don't care if we lose fans, because when history's said and done, we want it known that Dropkick Murphy stood with the people, we stood with the workers. Okay? And it's all a fucking scam, guys, okay?
Semetary chose his route. The Dropkick Murphys would show another.
That's what makes America so actually great, that you guys can speak your mind, and I would never suggest the crowd fucking boo you or turn on you, because it's America. It's kind of a free country still. The band is willing to wager these well, first of all, do you support American workers? Yeah! Of course. All right, American made, sir, could you both turn backwards? Don't worry, no one's gonna, he just needs to check your tags on your shirt and your hat. Just need to see what that means. No, the MAGA shirt, What's your last name? Nicaragua! It's made in Nicaragua! So, he is a good sport. He's taking the shirt off. We're taking crime off the street. God bless your fucking heart. That's a good sport. You get one proudly made in America Dropkick Murphy shirt. You gotta make America great again. You got the Elon Musk true Nazi version on. You wanna, what's all the dice? Let's see where it's made. Come on, man. Yeah, drum roll, please, man. It's got no tag, and you know what that means? It wasn't fucking made in America, I can tell you that. But we'll call it a draw, okay? And we'll give you the shirt, and hey, I appreciate you being good sports, and I will say, from the bottom of our hearts, we are the most anti-fucking MAGA band on earth, okay? But all opinions are welcome, because it's still America!
So look, it's different strokes for different folks, all right? I prefer the Ken Casey model, the Dropkick Murphys model. I prefer them having a discussion to show the hypocrisies of the MAGA movement with someone who shows up to a pretty lefty band, and it just goes to show once more, like Paul Ryan being a fan of Rage Against the Machine, or fans tweeting at Tom Morello that, you know, I really liked this band before it became political. And that was in like 2018, 2019, 2020. Semetary went a different route. And as I just learned, this was from a few years ago, and it wasn't even in the United States of America. Now you may be thinking, well, it could be in Canada. You know, we apologize, by the way, to all Canada for the influence of the convoys And, you know, there's some right-wing people in Mexico, even though Claudia Sheinbaum has an 80% approval rating, proving that leftist policy is the best policy. But you would be wrong on both fronts. It's not Russia. It is Budapest. Someone was wearing a Trump MAGA hat in Budapest. The same place, I guess it's not too surprising, where Viktor Orban continues to rule with an iron fist. The same Viktor Orban and whose government banned Kneecap from performing in Budapest, where F. Orban chants were heard at Kneecap's set after they displayed a few messages on screens. Kneecap, by the way, also not going to be in the United States and Canada. An absolute shame. Showing how fragile our governments are to continue profiteering and validating a genocide that is taking place amongst our fellow man. Regardless, it is striking to me that although it is a very right-wing country, in the best part of the country, arguably, this is taking place. Now, granted, this was a smaller show. It just really gets me when I see these. It's like watching an influencer in the wild, like you never thought you would spot it, and then you do. And so I guess my thought process is not to do this. Like, you know, to each their own. Me personally, maybe I'm just getting long in the tooth here, and as a father, but I think there are better ways to engage or not engage at all, instead of basically, posturing to inflict violence on a person like this. I think the best course of action, if they didn't want to inflict violence, as I'm watching it once more, would be to, basically kick them out and say, we don't have room for fascists like that. We don't have room for people who are anti-human rights. We don't have room at my show for people who are carrying out white supremacy. Or if you want to go the Casey route, you go the Casey route and you say, you showcase the hypocrisies with wanting to be America first and America strong, and all of their products are made in China or Nicaragua. And by the way, he's not alone. There are other companies that outsource all of their work to other countries because they could make so much more money by paying people so little, even in some cases, slave-like wages. So let's be clear, this is not just a Trump problem. It is an American problem, but Trump is the one saying, at least, the dividing line, that he loves America. He wants to make America great, America first, and he doesn't even produce his stuff here. That's the dividing line in all of this. Regardless, I don't know if he would learn from this, but I'm not a huge fan of the way that he carried that out, quite honestly. Call me soft, just how I feel.